Welcome to HGTV Dream Home 2025 in beautiful Bluffton, South Carolina. I've taken most of my inspiration from the laid-back, low country surroundings, so let's start with a tour inside. The house has an open floor plan. Once you enter the entryway, you're greeted by the great room, which has 22-foot ceilings. And this is probably the biggest statement in the room. It's the fireplace. This cladding goes all the way from the floor to the ceiling, and we painted it white because you're surrounded by so much green. It's a nice little bit of a break to showcase this. This is a floating monard mantle, and it's made of a species of wood you find down here called Pecky cypress. I love its imperfections and how much depth it has. There's actually more weathered surfaces in this room than just the Pecky cypress mantle. We have this coffee table that looks slightly weathered. Then we also have these oak side tables. They're kind of French European, and they have kind of like a slightly distressed look to them. The other thing about this space that you cannot get away from is the view. We have this massive wall of windows that looks out to the golf course, and it's hypnotic from the time you walk in here. Just off the great room is the kitchen. And what I love about this kitchen, first of all, is where it's located. You have an incredible view to talk to the people who are in the great room. And then also you have this really cool play on black, white, and a soft green. So we've got a generously sized eat-in kitchen island. We have oversized pendants where we introduce black, and the black comes in again with the stools and also a lot of the plumbing choices. And because of where this is located, you're not only able to just talk to the people who are there in the great room, you have an incredible view to all of the outdoor spaces. Another amazing feature of the kitchen is the fact that it actually has, well, like another kitchen. There's a prep kitchen just behind it, which not only has its own storage and prep space, but also integrated appliances as well. Tucked away just off the kitchen and before the back of the house is the dining room. And what I love about this space is the use of furniture and the floor plan. We have a circular pedestal table, which is way easier for seating and talking because there's no corners. Also, we have coastal vibes happening here. This is a rattan chair and a light gray that's just a few shades different than the wood on the table. We also, underfoot, have this area rug that is a flat weave, which is super casual, easy to take care of, and then also the use of lighting. I love the idea of diffused lighting wherever possible, where you don't actually see the exposed bulb. It actually creates this gorgeous glow throughout the entire space. This space is also kind of like a pass-through because this door leads you to all the outdoor spaces. Now let's go to the other side of the kitchen where you'll see the laundry room and pet station. This very well may be the most multifunctional room in the entire house, and as you can see, it is a fully equipped laundry room, but it's the pet-friendly touches that take it to the next level. We have a full working sink right here, beautiful views outside these windows as well. And if we duck down a little bit, this is an amazing use of a pot filler used out of context. This is a dog bowl filling station, so instead of running back and forth to fill the bowl with water, the pot filler is right here. It's that easy. Then the pet washing station, it's fully tiled and it has a hand shower inside of it as well. And then to make sure we used every single inch of this room, we have 2 drying racks right here. But going back to the whole thing about this being a pet-friendly type room, right here at the entrance, if you're somebody like me who always has a house full of dogs, we have an integrated pet gate, which allows pets to stay inside here if you're entertaining. Now let's head to the other side of the house. This is the media room, and it happens to be my personal favorite space in the entire house. The ceiling is the one thing in here that most people can't stop talking about. This is considered a circus tent stripe. I found it online and just couldn't not have it somewhere here in HGTV Dream Home, so we used 3 different paint colors and created this custom design. The other thing in here that's actually really indicative of classic Southern style happens to be the upholstery on the sofa. This upholstery fabric is known as a cotton ticking stripe, and it's seen a lot in Southern fashion, and it's something that's timeless and will never go out of style, and that's why I wanted it here in the house. And then for a little bit of an unexpected touch, I wanted to bring in something you really wouldn't find in a lot of classically Southern homes. That's why I brought in this mid-century modern light fixture. It's like late 60s, early 70s, and it just throws things off a little bit and skews the room a little bit younger. And then directly across the hall from the media room is the primary suite. Here, it's all about keeping things calm, serene, and neutral. All the tones in here are natural with different types of materials. We have beautiful sheer cotton drapery. We have all different types of fabrics mixed together for textural mixes on the bed. We have a natural area rug, and we have two different wood tones, the wood on the floors and the wood on the headboard. And lastly, we used green as our accent color in here. The reason being is we want a little bit of a nod to all of the green that you see in the golf course just outside the windows. The soft neutral wall color in here is accentuated with this really crisp white that I used on the trim, and then it makes its way into the primary bathroom on the walls, the trim, and the ceiling, because this room is all about staying light and bright. We did that by adding 3 skylights. They open and close, and they can also block out some of the intense light because they've integrated shades. Then we have 2 separate vanities in a eucalyptus green color that goes really well with the greens in the primary bedroom, but what's also spectacular about them is each one is flanked with its own individual closet. On the other side of the bathroom, there's a freestanding tub that you pass on your way to the generously sized shower that is all about the interesting use of tile. We created our own custom pattern by doing 1 tile in 2 different colorways to create its own pattern. That's the whole downstairs. Now let's go see the upstairs. Up here you'll find the first of 2 guest bedrooms. The walls, the trim, the ceiling, and the doors are all painted this beautiful tranquil shade of blue. I added a bunch of warmth to the space with mustard accents. There's also a few mid-century modern touches in here, specifically the sconces on each side of the bed. But I also wanted to make sure I had some southern flair, so that's where the wicker tables came in. Another fun detail in here is the secret storage underneath the window. It's not just an area to sit down, there are drawers for anything you want to keep out of sight. The ensuite bathroom here is kind of an inverse color palette from the bedroom. It's a bunch of neutral with pops of blue. Right here in the center is the loft lounge. This easily could have been wasted space or treated just like a landing, but instead it's the most fun area with the most spectacular view. There's a table that converts for all different types of games, such as foosball, air hockey, and ping pong. We have art in here that's inspired by not only golf, but games in general. And we've also used games as art and accessories, literally. And the last room on the tour, this twin guest bedroom. This is packed with a beautiful shade of buttery yellow using something called color drenching. It's when you paint all the surfaces the same color. It helps unify all the different angles made by the walls, the ceiling, and the roof. The room is pretty classically Southern inspired. We have cane detail on the headboards, we have a campaign style dresser, and also we have a window pane check on the comforters. This bedroom also has an ensuite bathroom that is just classically sand tones and blues mixed together. And that's everything to see inside the house. Now let's go check out the outside. Let's take a look around, starting here with the front. Everything about the exterior has that classic Southern style. From the brick foundation to the boxwoods flanking this beautiful front door to this copper lantern overhead. It's welcoming and charming and of course, very dreamy. There's also a detached garage that houses the all-new 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLC that comes with the house. Next, I have to call out this high-tech golf simulator and a golf cart. This sleek cabinet opens up to reveal a putting green where you can practice your swing right from the house. And if you think this is impressive, wait until you see the backyard. What did I tell you? It's like a private resort back here. Let's start over here with the outdoor fireplace. Imagine sitting out here on cool nights watching the sunset with friends. The pool is a must-have for the warm summer months here in South Carolina. It's surrounded by beautiful contrasting pavers and a retaining wall that doubles as a planter, which gives the pool some privacy from the golf course. It also features a built-in automatic retractable cover. Along the pool deck, there's a row of loungers and umbrellas, bringing in some serious vacation vibes. On the opposite side of the pool, there is a fully equipped outdoor kitchen and built-in bar. The kitchen comes with a refrigerator, griddle, grill, smoker, and a pizza oven. You can easily entertain everyone in this space. Behind me is the covered pergola. Here, there's another outdoor dining space, a seating area, and a console that conceals an outdoor television. And we're still not done. The entire back of the house encompasses the veranda. What's a veranda? Well, it's a fancier way to say a covered porch, so I'll say it again, veranda. This first space is right off the indoor dining room, and it's a great spot for hosting guests before or after dinner. This next space is located off the great room, and it features these beautiful skylights that allow a ton of natural light to filter in while still keeping you cool in the shade. All of the furniture is casual, comfortable, and very inviting. And speaking of inviting, I don't think there's anything more quintessentially Southern than this space located right off the primary bedroom. There's a swinging bed, a ceiling fan, and a bunch of comfy pillows. And that's the whole house inside and out. HGTV Dream Home 2025 has everything you could possibly need to enjoy the low country lifestyle. Cheers.